Michigan State Facts for Kids. Michigan is located in the north-central United States. It consists of two large pieces of land. They are known as the Upper Peninsula and the Lower Peninsula. The Straits of Mackinac, which are marked by the Mackinac Bridge, span between Lake Michigan and Lake Huron and separate the two bodies of land. From Wisconsin, the Upper Peninsula stretches to the north and east. On the north, Lake Superior forms a border with the peninsula. The Lower Peninsula is shaped like a mitten, which residents refer to as the thumb, on the eastern side. It is bordered on the west by Lake Michigan and on the south by Indiana and Ohio. Two rivers and a lake separate eastern Michigan from Ontario. The peninsula is also bordered on the east by Lake Huron and Lake Erie. There are two main natural areas in Michigan. The western part of the Upper Peninsula is made up of a rough, wooded tableland. All of the Lower Peninsula and the eastern half of the Upper Peninsula are lowland regions with occasional gentle hills. The area today known as Michigan has been inhabited for at least 12,000 years. Numerous Native American tribes, including the Kickapoo, Miami, Ojibwe, Potawatomi, Menominee, Fox, and Sauk, inhabited the area many years after the first settlers. Today, Michigan is still home to 11 Native American tribes. Around 1618, French explorers arrived there. France ruled the region until the middle of the 18th century, when England overcame it in the French and Indian War, 1754 to 1763. Many Native Americans fought alongside France in its conflict with England. Michigan was admitted as a U.S. territory in 1805. Around 1825, when the newly constructed Erie Canal made crossing the country much simpler, settlers started to stream in. In 1837, Michigan was officially admitted as the 26th state in the Union. However, Michigan's path to statehood wasn't without its own share of drama. A skirmish with Ohio known as the Toledo War delayed Michigan's statehood and led to a trade. Toledo remained in Ohio, while the Upper Peninsula became part of Michigan. Michigan has a population of 10 million people. This makes it the 10th most populated state in America. Michigan is comprised of 96,716 square miles of land, which makes it the 11th largest of the 50 U.S. states. Michigan residents were adamantly opposed to slavery. As a result, the state had numerous stops along the Underground Railroad. The railroad aided Southerners who were seeking independence to go to the north to Canada. During the Civil War, between 1861 to 1865, numerous troops fought for the Union Army. Some of the first automobiles were created in Detroit, Michigan just before 1900 by Henry Ford and Ransom E. Olds, of Oldsmobile fame. Because so many vehicles are produced there, the city is still referred to as the Motor City. Michigan is a significant agricultural state as well. Although it is a prominent grower of sugar beets, its fruit output is what makes it famous. Michigan produces the most tart cherries in the country and is a significant exporter of apples, blueberries, pears, plums, and peaches. The largest economic sector in Michigan now is services. Government, real estate, healthcare, banking, and tourism are all included in this. Iron ore is one of the most important commodities produced in Michigan. Additionally, it produces vast quantities of gravel, sand, limestone, petroleum, and natural gas. With a 3,288-mile coastline, Michigan has the longest freshwater coastline in the country and is well known for its fishing. Given that the Upper Peninsula is 90% covered in forests, forestry is another significant sector. Iron oxide pigments, which are used to manufacture red, orange, yellow, and black pigments and are frequently used in cosmetics, are also produced in the state. In 1959, Motown Records was established in Detroit, Michigan. The name is a combination of the words motor and town, as the city was a center for the production of automobiles. The record label released songs by the Jackson 5, Diana Ross, The Temptations, Stevie Wonder, and many other artists. The Motown Museum is located in the former recording studio where a lot of great music was created. Battle Creek, Michigan is where cornflakes were officially born, in 1898. When attempting to manufacture granola, the Kellogg brothers unintentionally produced flakes instead. The Henry Ford Museum is brimming with displays of American icons. They include the laboratory of Thomas Edison, a copy of the Declaration of Independence, and even the bus that Rosa Parks rode during the Civil Rights Movement are all on exhibit. Mackinac Island offers a look at a historic period and a simpler way of life, before cars and buses. Visitors can take a ferry to the island and spend the day wandering through the shops of the old town, touring the island on a horse-drawn carriage, hiking, or visiting Fort Mackinac. Pictured Rock's National Seashore, on the south shore of Lake Superior, gets its name from the colors of copper, iron, and manganese oxide found in the rocks. The landscape here is a mix of dunes, cliffs, beaches, and rocky shorelines. The interior is forest-covered, with inland lakes and rivers. Isle Royale lies in northwestern Lake Superior near the Canadian frontier. Shaped by Ice Age glaciers, this 432-square-mile island has many lakes and streams, dense forests, and a variety of wildlife that includes wolves, foxes, moose, otters, ospreys, herring gulls, falcons, and more. This relatively unspoiled tract of country attracts those looking for a remote wilderness experience. One of the most picturesque places in Michigan, Windmill Island, is a 36-acre heritage park filled with manicured flower gardens and Dutch architecture. In May, the park comes to life with 175,000 tulips, and in June the extensive gardens change to annual flowers. The state tree is the eastern white pine. The white pine was the focal point of one of Michigan's greatest industries, lumbering. It is the largest conifer of the eastern and upper Midwest forests, reaching 150 feet in height and up to 40 inches in diameter. The state flower is the apple blossom. Apple blossoms are small to medium-sized fragrant flowers, averaging 3 to 5 centimeters in diameter, and are comprised of 5 ovate petals. The state fish is the brook trout. Brook trout are an incredibly important part of their ecosystems. In the absence of predatory and non-native fish, brook trout are the primary predatory fish in the ecosystems of mountain streams. They are able to prey on nearly any living organism of appropriate size. The state mammal is the white-tailed deer. The white-tailed deer was designated the state mammal after the successful lobbying efforts of a group of Zeeland fourth graders. They chose this animal because it is found in every Michigan county and is an important natural and economic resource.
I hope you enjoy our videos. If so, please hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel.